Hey y'all, so today I have a tutorial for this Freddy Krueger Halloween nail art. I did this a few years ago, but I wasn't doing YouTube or tutorials at the time, so I wanted to make a tutorial for this. It's pretty easy, it's just a little difficult to explain in text because I was only doing Instagram at the time. So let's get into it. I'm starting off with Essie Bordeaux on my index and my pinky finger. And I also have a coat of top coat on it because I'm going to be doing nail vinyls on those two. And then on my middle and my ring finger, I have Zoya Ana, which is a satin finish. I let it dry till it's just a little tacky and dentable. And then with a metal cuticle pusher, nail tool, whatever you want to call this, I start making little slashes on my ring finger and my middle finger. Now, I'm using really light pressure here. Like I said, the nail polish is at that like dentable stage. So you don't need a lot of pressure. You don't want to push into your nail a whole lot. You see, I'm just kind of like pulling at some parts just a little bit, like real light pressure still. And then when it looks about how I want it to, I kind of push down so there's no bumps sticking up. And then with Essie Bordeaux and a small brush, I start filling in the slashes so it looks like blood. And then I do kind of like a dry brush technique. So I get a little bit of polish on, wipe most of it off. And then to make it look a little messy, kind of dry brush around where the slashes are. Sorry, I know this is a little out of focus, but hopefully you get the idea. And then if I pulled up any of the red polish that's in the middle, I'm kind of going over and making that a little bit darker. And then I'm using these wider striped nail vinyls to make my index and my pinky finger look like the stripes on his shirt. This is a little dark. I was having trouble getting these two colors to show while I was recording, but just placing those evenly spaced as I can, as straight as I can on my index nail. And then I'm using Zoya Wyatt, which is a pretty opaque green cream polish. And then while the nail polish is still wet, you want to pull off your vinyls. And make sure before you put vinyls on your nail, you do top coat, because otherwise you'll pull up the base coat of polish underneath. This shows you the color just a little bit better. And I do the same thing on my pinky. You want to make sure that your vinyls are pressed down really well at the edges of your finger so that it doesn't bleed under. And then with a cleanup brush and acetone, cleaning up the little bit that I got on my skin. Again, here you can see the two colors a little bit better. And then I'm using Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Matte Top Coat and Superchic Lacquer Marvel Liquid Macro Quick Dry Glossy Top Coat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to matte top coat these two nails. And then with the glossy top coat, I'm going to go over what's supposed to be like the blood so that it looks wet still. So just using that same small brush that I used to fill in the slashes. And then I'm going to matte top coat my index and my pinky finger. I have a few more of these Halloween tutorials I'm trying to get out. I for sure have a Jason one. We'll see if I can get them all out before Halloween. And this is the final look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video.